Right, let's try that. There was a setting called dynamic bitrate, and yeah, I'm all good. Alright, there's a setting called dynamic bitrate, so I've just changed that because that just kept fluctuating the bitrate up and down. So I've decided to disable that in favour of dropped frames and see what happens there. So I apologise, this is now part 3. Seems like I'll last an hour and then things tank. So let's continue. So this is like day 2.2, so it's like day 2, then it's 0.1, 0.2, like a changelog. I might reassess how I name my episodes again. I still like the day thing, so you know how many days I've been playing a game. But like maybe day 2.0 and then 2.1, 0.2. So yeah, or just say part 1, 2, 3 maybe. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. But yes. So let's see if this works.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army.
Oh wow.
But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron purge?
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
You seem okay though. Okay. Go track her down, make sure, but someone told you she was in the hot labs, but that was a lie. She must be somewhere in Rift Station. Alright, yeah, this is just a point of interest. Till purge activated. Oh right, I need to go see. Okay.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
There we go.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. Mother
But wait a minute, I
always
need
said
the
I would meet
code.
a bad end.
And he has the code, so why is he not giving me the code?
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the start.
Yeah, there we go. Right, got the codes. Chair just flew across the room.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Right. Does that mean they're all outside? Cool. Pistols. go this way? No. So it must be back down the elevator. Why is Liara moving like that? That's so weird. Okay, that door doesn't open. Where has everybody gone?
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders
You
from
lied
Venezia.
to me.
Open fire!
Wow. Come on. What do you expect when you got this top of your head sticking out? Talking about. Hopefully, just turning off dynamic bitrate adjustment is like a dynamic. There's like a dynamic bitrate thing that you can access, like you have a setting on OBS with. I've just turned that off in favor of dropped frames, so that is outputting at 6 megabits per second constantly. So far, so good. Don't want to speak too soon. Hot Labs. Ah, I can upgrade. Weapon stability, that increases my accuracy. Increases damage, but heat absorption's pretty bad. Famous last words, exactly. That. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. High explosive rounds. Combat scanner, yeah. What? Well, I can't believe I forgot to put these on. Let's go back here. Upgrades. All of these affect my accuracy. No, no, no. Organics. Weapon stability. Kinetic core. Let me go into here. Let me turn that off. And for my handgun, have don't want toxic damage, no. That's organics. Synthetics. I just want just normal damage. Oh yeah, but plus 500% heat generation. So I don't really want that. That's insane. We'll use that. That, if anything, then it does. Yeah, let's install that, see how that goes. Wow, yeah. Equipment. Upgrade. Is there a way? That's weapon stability. That's weapon stability. Is there a way that it increases overheating? Is there one that decreases heating? Heat sink. What now? I can see it doing a lot of damage, but that's insane. Upgrade. That we're going to change for something else. There's a mosquito here. Yeah, go away. Yeah, we'll go for incendiary rounds. Heat absorption. No, we'll have the weapon stability. So then that will negate the incendiary rounds. Yeah, a lot better. Actually, while I'm here, let me upgrade Garrus's one. Then we want stability. Is there a damage and stability? No. Just stability. Accuracy, stability, upgrade. Ooh, high explosive rounds, yeah. No. We'll do that. That. And yeah, that. Let's go back to Shepherd. Let's do the rest of his items. Don't really use shotgun. High explosive rounds. Yeah, just literally turning this into a one-shot explosive. Oh, upgrades. That looks good. Yeah. Right. Garrus. Incendiary rounds. Level 6 detection. Weapon stability. Liara. Synthetics. Level 6 detection. And weapon stability. Incendiary. Weapon stability. Damage to organics. Weapon stability. Weapon stability. Damage to synthetics. Rail extension. Rail extension. That's pretty good. Right. So far, so good. There doesn't seem to be any indication of any drop in performance. Can't go up there, so let's go for a kick. Wait a minute. So which way am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. What the hell? Am I making my way back? Okay, now I'm getting drop frames. Where am I going? The only other place I haven't been is underneath the medical labs. Or this way. Yeah, I haven't gone to the medical base. See what this involves.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency.
We don't need anything.
Very well, Commander.
Don't need
Logging
that.
you out.
Guessing back this way? See what happens. Another elevator. Just going around in circles now. Maybe I missed something. Have I been this way? No, I haven't. Yeah, this is it.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Yeah. Venezia's power level. Oh, her power level's dropping. Oh.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Where did he get it?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a
something that
relay?
big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the
Rachni found
Rachni
relay.
find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
It's that easy.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely
Connection's
myself.
dropping
I
again.
never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
What an awkward death. This is so awkward.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Let's
If
get
I
some
let you
investigation
live,
done here.
would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No, our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Also, she would have killed them.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note.
A tone from space.
Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Cool. Paragon 24. Yeah, none of these items are for me. So let's just cut them off with them. Cool. Pistols. You defeat the matriarch and eliminate the Rachni in the hot labs. Depart Rift Station via the passenger tram that you arrived in. Oh, sweet. Here we go.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yep.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
Oh, here we go.
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
There we go. Nah. Let's talk to everybody.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
So again, let's have a little look at everybody else. What's next? Feros is going to be the next one. Let's do the rounds. Go to Liara. Now, there's a romantic thing in this game. Romantic
If you are
options.
here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
You mean
That is
100?
true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
So this is the part. Have you decided you're going to romance? That's if that's even if I go down that route.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
There we go. Ooh, have I decided to romance? I'm not going to romance anybody. Usually these things that you can scan. Nah. Not going to romance anybody, just building up the Paragon points.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Right. Oh, I can rebuy these. That's a sniper rifle. Pistol. 141. Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as that. I don't know what Rex wears. Well, I can rebuy these. Insufficient credits. Let's have a look. Rex, what do you wear? Mercenary 1. Agent 1. Next. Cool. Data's really struggling. As soon as I've gone over the hour mark, the frames are dropping. Let's have a look at the settings. Yeah, it's just I don't know what it is. It's 10:30 at night. There's no one using. There's not even anyone in the house using the internet. So I'm not even sure if it's actually the internet. Stream. Server backup YouTube ingest server. Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
The damage is done, Williams.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellway away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Okay.
For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners,
boring.
Climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
No, no, it doesn't say it's gone down.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No, I do too.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Oh, Rex. I need to talk to Rex. She ran past the guy.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
I don't think it's your YouTube.
I just wanted Jared to shut up.
I don't think it's your YouTube.
Stop his ranting.
It's the streaming.
I
don't
wanted him
know.
to stop leading the tribes astray.
Hopefully this new
But he
internet I
couldn't
get on Wednesday will
understand
fix
how
it.
much things had
But we'll see.
changed.
I'm going to talk to everybody on here.
Numbers to go to war.
And I'll end the stream there.
Even
There is a
if
couple
we
of other
did,
settings that I can play with
The
tomorrow.
Genophage made sure we
So
couldn't
I'll
replenish
play with
our
them then.
numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors.
That's because I've chosen, and the reason why it's being weird is because I've chosen to drop frames as opposed to maintaining frame rate, which will just lower the quality of the image.
Place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like croaking undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left. And that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yep, just building up the conversation with everybody. Building up that rapport.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
Wow, that
I'm sleeping
loud.
much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard.
Incredibly loud
First,
engine.
we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
What's that noise? Oh. That noise is someone using the shower. At 10:30 at night. Right, so the next... Feros, Geth attack. Okie dokie. I am going to end the stream there for tonight. I know it's a little bit early, usually I'd go till 12, but with how unstable the stream is, I will pick this up again from tomorrow. So hopefully next couple of days are going to be good before I upgrade my internet. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. Apologies for the loss of quality throughout the last couple of streams. There's not an awful lot I can do about it, just until I upgrade my internet on Wednesday, where I'll go fibre optic. I'm still using old technology here, so thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will catch up again with you guys tomorrow, where I'll be playing Diablo 4 from 8 o'clock until midnight, hopefully. So thank you very much, wish you all the best, and have a good night. Thanks, bro, much appreciated. Yeah, just trying my best here. Hopefully I'll get it all fixed. But yeah, have a good night, and see you tomorrow, bro.